And let's get started. So you guys know the drill. You should be in your small ring, nice easy gear. You're gonna love this part of the workout because this is when you're gonna feel that nice easy cadence. The rest of the time tonight, you're gonna definitely be feeling like you're climbing, because that's what we want. So if your riser block is high enough, you're going to actually feel a little bit like you're climbing uphill. And when you sit in the saddle, you can almost feel like you're falling off the back if your riser block is as high as mine is. So that's okay, because that's what we want it to feel like tonight. We want you to feel like you're climbing, because that's what you're doing. And it sounds like my mic is going in and out on me tonight. All right, let's hope this doesn't become a problem. All right, so we're warming up, getting started, easy gear, you know all the drill. Water bottle, towel, and your fan. Tonight, we're going to be working on strength. Strength is what tonight is all about. We're going to do a little bit of cadence work to start off. I'm going to have to fiddle around with this microphone a little bit, it seems like. So I can get some good sound, not modulated sound coming in and out. There we go. Much better. All right, everybody's getting settled in. Wayne still has that train chasing him. Hopefully by the end, he will have gotten off the track and able to get off his bike. So I called this workout Time to Climb, because that's exactly what it's going to be all about tonight. A lot of low cadence work, some standing efforts, all about strength, and all about building those muscles that we use when we climb. And we're going to also work on positioning. So climbing position is really key. A lot of people think if you climb and you get down here, you're going to get faster going up the hill. Actually, not so much. We're going to work on that position and make sure that you have the body in the right place so that you're getting proper positioning, get your hips and everything else in the right place. So keep spinning those legs. Man, this mic, I don't like when technology's not working. It's been kind of on the fritz lately. All right, I think that's a good spot. Hopefully it'll stay that way. All right, let me turn on my fan. So to get us started, we're going to do a quick 5-minute warm-up like we normally do. Get a little bit of a rest, but I want you to keep your cadence high in between. Then we're going to do two 2-minute efforts that are going to be pretty quick. We're going to work on some fast legs first, and then we're going to move into getting those long climbs going. So today we might need to do a little visualization. I know Wayne's got that train chasing him. I wish he was actually climbing up a mountain. That would have been a better one, so we could all just look at him. So I'll have to, next time I do a workout, I'll have to make sure he has the right background up so we can all just put him on. All right, so to get us started, everybody's getting in their small ring, which they should already be in, and down to your 15. Remember, you're only seeing 3 gears underneath your chain. Give me 30 seconds, as hard as you can go. 3, 2, 1. Picking up your cadence. Feel yourself start to warm up. Feel the body start to sweat a little bit or get warm. This might feel strange with your wheel up that way, but that's okay. That's what we want it to do. 3, 2, 1. All the way back to that easy gear. Keeping it at 90. Want to really get warmed up. Heart rate's moving. Blood's pumping. Lungs are starting to work. So I heard that they announced that the beaches are going to be open next weekend. Yikes. That sounds kind of scary. People are just going to go crazy. Let's just hope everybody can do it safely. All right, find that 15 again. Here we go, 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1. High cadence. Feel this. Feel the legs starting to burn. You might already start feeling with a higher riser block right in the crease of your glutes. 3, 2, 1. You're going to feel by the end of this workout a little bit of soreness right at the base of your glute where it attaches to your hamstring. It's because of the angle of your bike. You're having to work different muscles to make it happen. Which is a good thing. The nice part about anybody that does strength training, if you're doing the same strength workout that you've been doing for the last year, time to mix it up. The body gets so used to that workout that it doesn't get any improvements. All right, back down to that gear. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Hold that higher cadence. You might be feeling like your feet are a little bit out in front of you. That's just because of the riser block. 3, 2, 1. And you guys that came on late, if you can put an extra phone book, block, or something under your front riser block to make your front wheel sit up even more, that would be great. We got one more of these 30 seconds to go. Then we'll move into two-minute efforts. A good 18-minute climbing block, followed by another 9-minute climbing block, and then we'll be done for the day. All right, shift down to that gear. Down to your 15. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Ten more to go. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. All right, spin out the legs. I want you to keep your cadence right at 90. No lower. You should be able to hold a 90 cadence right now. All right, here's how our next effort's going to go. It's only 5 minutes long. 2 minutes at 10 seconds with the fast pedaling effort and 10 seconds rest. So for that first 10 seconds, we're looking for a cadence upwards of 100. If you can get to 110, you can get to 110 or even a 120 during that 10 seconds. That's perfect. You're going to stay in the same gear the entire time. So we're just going to go back and forth for 2 minutes. So give yourself 30 more seconds. So the gearing, you're going to be in your small ring 23, small ring 23, or if you're bouncing too much in that gear, give yourself one harder gear so that you can actually have a little bit more resistance under your feet. All right, so go ahead and find that small ring 23, small ring 23. So if you have a 28, 25, 23. Next one's your 21. If you want to be in the 21, that's fine with me. Here we go. These are going to go fast. 10 seconds, 100 plus. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Fast legs, fast legs. I'm at 120. 3, 2, easy. Bring the cadence down. 80 to 90. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Use those abs. Keep it steady. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. 2 minutes of this. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Relax the upper body. 2, 1. Nice and easy. Almost to 1 minute. 3, 2, going for it. 3, 2, pulling it down. Minute and a half. Almost there. 3, 2, going for it. 120 plus, 120 plus. 3, 2, bring it down. Fast leg speed. 3, 2, going for it, going for it. Nice steady upper body. 3, 2, nice and easy. Three, 2, easy gear. 1 minute easy. Spin it at 90. Hold 90. You're going to love these fast legs now, because your cadences are going to get really low. There's already a few people in the room that are like, yeah, buddy. Bring on those low cadences, Jen. Those triathletes that's sitting there big ring all the time. They love these kind of workouts, Sandy. All right, we're going to do this set again. Small ring, 23 or 21, 120 cadence. See if you can hold it there. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. Come on now. 3, 2, easy. Work yourself here. Don't cheat yourself. 3, 2, going for it. 10 seconds. Fast legs, fast legs, fast legs. 3, 2, nice and easy. Enjoy the recovery. 3, 2, going for it. Come on now, come on now. 3, 2, nice and easy. Just finishing up the first minute. 1 more minute to go. 3, 2, 10 seconds. 3, 2, nice and easy. Find those relaxed hands. 3, 2, go for it. Work the cadence, work it. 3, 2, nice and easy. Got 1 more to do. 3, 2, going for it. High cadence, come on. 3, 2, stay in that gear. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. 3 minutes, but I want you keeping that cadence at 90. So what do we know about low cadence work? The heart rate's not going to jack up a lot. Not like it did in these last 2 efforts, because we weren't jacking the cadence up, so it's not going to jack up the heart rate. That's why we're keeping your cadence right now at a higher level, because we want you to really work that cadence now, because next it's going to be low. Take a drink. Make sure you're drinking. So here's what we're doing. 3 4 minute muscle tension workouts. So what's going to happen in those 4 minutes? This first one, we're going to be seated the entire time. What I want you to work on is your body position. So the only person that climbs in their drops is Marco Pantani. He's a pro. He's one of probably the best climbers in the world. So he's allowed to climb in his drops. The rest of us mere mortals, we need to learn how to climb properly. So when you're climbing, your best position to climb in is going to be on, as I call it, your deck, or the top of your bars. Why? Does a couple of things. First, it opens your chest up. So if you're in your drops, look where your chest is, down by your legs. If you're up here, it opens up your chest, which allows you to breathe more efficiently. The next thing that it does is it changes the position of your hips. So you want your hips to almost be back like you're sitting in a chair. So when you first got on your bike, I'm sure it felt really weird having that extra rise on your block. You felt like you were falling off the back. When you climb, you want to kind of feel yourself sitting back into the climb. So by opening your arms, rotating your hips back, and then the best part of it all is you want to think mostly about your feet so that you're using that pulling up portion of the pedal stroke to get you through the effort. All right, so the first one, we're doing the entire 4 minutes seated. So I want you in your big ring, and I want you to get to around your 13 or your 14. So go all the way to the bottom of your cassette and shift up either 1 or 2 gears. Here's a gauge. I want you at 5-0 cadence. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 4 minutes here. If you're holding 55 or 60, shift down a gear. If you're holding 40, shift up to an easier gear. Now the other main part to this is, I don't want to see this happening. Upper body is really still. You're sitting up, so those hips will turn. It's all about the legs. Let yourself get into a groove here. Work the strength of this. You might feel your heels pushing down a little bit. That's okay. That's because of where the rise is in the front wheel and the fact that the gear is so hard. So notice how still my upper body is. Just the legs are working. You should feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings. Then as we move through this, you're going to also start feeling this in your calf muscles. Almost at 2 minutes. Stay steady. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. You might feel or hear your front derailleur rubbing a little bit. That's just because we're crossing the chain a little. Pay attention to your heart rate here, those of you that have it. It's not jacking up as high as those first two-minute efforts we did. Legs are getting the strength. Almost to 3 minutes. Now I want you to really think about pedaling evenly. I can feel myself pushing more with that right leg because it's a little stronger. So figure out and think about, are you pedaling evenly? Thirty more seconds. Almost to the top. Start viewing the top of that climb. Then you're going to get to spin down the backside. 3, 2. You're going to shift up a few in the back. Then to your small ring. So you don't drop your chain. Going to give you 2 minutes easy. But you're spinning those legs at 90. So who's already feeling this? Little in the hip flexors. Little down here in the glutes and the hammies. So you're going to feel that in a different way. because of the way that riser block is. So if you felt like you were in the right position or the right gearing in that last effort, you want to do the same gear for the next two. Here's what's going to happen a little different though. We're going to do a couple of standing efforts in between the next two. So be ready to stand. Now, here's the difference when you stand. And all of you know this already, but just to reiterate. When you stand, hands go in your hoods. Here, your body position is too straight up. You can't get the same leverage when your hands are here. So, if you're in your hoods and you stand up, you're going to go straight up with your hips over your ankles and knees are staying nice and square. You shouldn't be pedaling like this. Knees should be in. Body should be tall. And like I've said to many of you, if you look at the ceiling, kind of gets you to stand up straight. Now you're going to have enough resistance under your feet because you're going to be in that big hard gear. All right, so go back to that big ring. Back down to that 13 or 14 or maybe even your 12, depending on what you selected. We're going to start with 30 seconds seated. 3, 2, 1. Get right back to that 50. 5, 0. No higher, but don't cheat yourself. If it's too easy, give yourself one harder gear. If you're barely getting to 50, give yourself one easier gear. Hands in your hoods. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. It's going to feel odd because of that front wheel. Feel yourself feeling a tiny bit of your saddle in between your legs. Come on, hold on to it. You got it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, sit back down. Settle in. Settle into that cadence. Use your metrics. Nice, steady upper body. Hands should be on your deck. Take a deep breath. Get yourself tall. Think about what your feet are doing. Are you feeling light in your legs? Or are you pushing on the pedals? You want to feel light. Into your hoods. 3, 2, stand up. Keep the legs going. Nice and tall. Hips are in the perfect place. Three, 2, sitting back down. Woo! Settle right into that 50. No lag. Hold on to it. Getting stronger with each pedal stroke. And make sure those pedals are even. Don't be pushing more with one than the other. Almost to 3:30. 4 minutes total. In your hoods. Last 30 seconds standing. 3, 2, stand it up. You're almost to the top. Envision the top right up there. Three, two, one. Shift into an easy gear. Down to your small ring. Over to that easy gear. 2 minutes easy. Take a drink. All right, we got 2 down. I have to make my cheat sheet here so I know how many I've had. All right, we're going to stand up a little more for this last one. We're going to do 15 seconds standing, 15 seconds seated. Seated for the whole 4 minutes. 15 standing, 15 seated. I'm going to give you 1 more minute to recover. So I found a recipe. If you guys are looking for a cool waffle recipe, this one's pretty cool because it works for everybody. Even the vegans, vegetarians, anybody in the house can eat this. I didn't know this, but a lot of vegans and vegetarians use chia seeds that have been soaked as a substitute for eggs or something that has that binding quality to it. So for this recipe, you need some chia seeds, which we always have in our house because I put them in my shake. So you take a bowl of chia seeds and put them in water and let them sit there and get nice and plump. All right, let's go to our effort. Big ring, back down to that gear. Whatever it was, 12, 13, or 14. We're going to start with 15 seconds standing. 3, 2, 1. In your hood, stand it up. This one will go a lot faster. 3, 2, sitting back down. Settle in. There shouldn't be any change from the seated part to the standing part and back down. 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Keep your heads up. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're looking at the screen when you're standing. Almost to 1 minute. 3, 2, stand it up. The legs might be starting to talk a little bit. 3, 2, sitting back down. Hang in there. So you should be going from your hoods to your deck. 3, 2, in your hoods. Stand it up. Good. Sitting back down. Back on your deck. Almost to 2 minutes. Three, two, back to the hoods. Stand it up. 2 minutes down, 2 to go. Sitting back down. Back to your deck. Keeping tall in your torso. 3, 2, stand it up. You use your abs when you climb. Make sure you're feeling them. 3, 2, sit back down. Back on your deck. Your hands should just naturally move from up there to down here. Back to the hoods. Stand it up. Last minute. Be tall, be tall. Sitting back down. Good. Feeling some strength kicking in. 3, 2, in your hood, stand it up. Last time. Sitting back down. Last 15 seated. Woo! I see some eyes closing like, oh God, when is this going to be over? Right. Now, easy gear, small ring, back up. Keeping that cadence. Again, at 90. The legs are going to need that. All right, now I'm going to challenge you guys a little bit more. The climb is a gradual, long climb where you can keep a pretty steady cadence, but I want the effort to feel like you're climbing. So those of you that know your heart rates or power, you're going to be right at the bottom of zone 4 for this. The cadence is going to be relatively high. If you can start to work on getting your cadence between 70 and 80 while you're climbing, you're making great strides. So that's what we want to try to achieve here. I'm going to kick that cadence up just a little bit more. I want you to be able to hold 80 to 90 in the gear I'm going to give you. So that means it's going to be a little easier gear than what you just did, but you're still going to be in that big ring, keeping it like, acting like you're climbing. So again, if I give you a gearing where you can't hold that cadence, then make the change necessary to make that cadence happen. But also, if you know your heart rate or power, make sure you're getting to that right zone. All right, so these are 2 3-minute efforts. First one, you're going to be in your big ring between your 21, let's say your 23, and your 19. I want you to be able to hold 80 to 90 cadence, 80 to 90 for 3 minutes. So find that big ring, 28 at the top, 25, 23, maybe even one more if you need it. 3 minutes, 80 to 90. Here we go. Find the right gear to get you into the right cadence. I'd like you to be on the lower end of that cadence, closer to 80 than 90. So dial it in. Might take you a couple minutes. I'm right where I need to be. I'm right at 80. And right at the bottom of my zone 4. Think about all those climbing positions. Little bend in the elbows. Shoulders are relaxed. Hands are on the deck. 1 minute down. 2 to go. Come on, work this like it's a climb. This is where you get your most adaptation. Right here. Halfway there. Hold on for the last minute and a half. Legs are feeling a little weary, but I know you can make it happen. Keep the face relaxed. 1 minute to go. Come on now. Here we go. Get near the top. Seeing it. Tree line is going away. 30 seconds. Get a little faster. See if you can increase your cadence. 15. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Small ring. Easy gear. Woo! Yikes. That felt like a hard climb. Take a drink. You should almost be done with your water at this point. Keeping that cadence, just like the last couple of efforts in between, right at 90. All right, we got one more to do. We're going to mix this one up a little bit. You're going to do 1 minute standing. I'll give you the gearing. Nobody needs to go there yet. Then you're going to stay in that same gear, go to your small ring, and you're going to increase your cadence to at least 5 to 10 RPMs faster. So it's only 3 minutes. So that means 2 standing efforts and 1 fast pedaling effort. Woo, I see lots of people going. Woo. All right. That's when I know you guys are working hard. Keep those legs spinning. 30 more seconds till we start. So for the first minute, standing, I want you to be in your big ring and in your 15. Big ring, your 15. Remember, you'll see 3 gears underneath your chain if you're in the right gear. Go ahead and find your big ring. Find that 15. Look down if you need to know it. 1 minute standing. 3, 2, 1. 1 minute here. Get into a good groove. Look down periodically and check where your cadence is. Because when we sit down, you're going to try to increase that cadence. 30 seconds done. Legs are feeling this now. This is where you get stronger. This is when it counts right here. Look down, check your cadence. When you sit down, you're going to go to your small ring. 3, 2, small ring. Increase your cadence by 5 RPMs. Or 10. You can make that happen. Holding this for a minute. I was at 70. Now I'm at 84. Hold this minute. Hold that cadence. Coming up to the last climb. When I count it down, shift into your big ring. Standing up. To that big ring. Standing up. Last minute, come on. Make it happen. Last 30 seconds. See if you can go a little faster. $30 to go. Pick up the pace. $20 to go. $10 to go. Seeing the finish line. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Small ring. Easy gear. Spin out the legs. Nice, guys. Drink up the rest of your bottle. While you cool down, I'll give you the rest of this recipe. So these are for waffles. I haven't made them myself, but they sounded like good ingredients. So after you put about a half a cup to a cup of chia seeds in some water, just put it enough so that they're like floating. You don't have to have a ton of water, just enough that they can get plump inside that water. Then you're going to take 1 or 2 mushy bananas and mush those up with a fork. Then you're going to take a cup and a half of old-fashioned oats and either put them in a food processor or a blender and blend them up to like a flour consistency. Then you're going to put in a bowl your oats. You're going to put about a teaspoon of cinnamon, or if you really like a lot of cinnamon, you can put more. You're going to put about a half a teaspoon of baking powder. so you can get them a little plump. You're going to put in a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a little pinch of salt, and then you're going to throw in some almond milk. And you're going to put the almond milk in. As you stir it, you want the consistency to be not too thin, not too thick, not too runny. Then last, put in your soaked chia seeds. That's going to help bind it even more. So you can use your almond milk, the amount, based on the thickness of the batter. Then hopefully you have a waffle iron. Don't forget to spray your waffle iron, because that's what a lot of people forget to do. And then their waffles never turn out. So spray it, pour it in there. Voila! You have kind of like banana cinnamon waffles. I'll put this in my email tomorrow so you guys can give it a try and let me know how it is. All right, I want you to keep spinning those legs just to get all of that lactic acid that you built up in there spun out. So that was a good one, a good solid one, building a lot of strength, doing a little bit of standing up efforts. Hopefully those of you that are challenged by standing up, every time we do those kinds of stand-up efforts, you start to see some changes in yourself and that you're getting better at the standing up efforts. So it takes time. Remember, you have stabilizer muscles that help to keep you standing up. And if you haven't developed those yet, and I can pinpoint every single person probably on the screen that couldn't do this initially, and now they're almost experts at it. So it does just take time. So don't look poorly on yourself, because it will come for sure. All right, just a reminder, we will be continuing with Sunday this week. I will be continuing next week. I'm not too sure about next Sunday if people are going down to the shore, or that weekend if anybody's doing anything. I'll kind of take a pulse from the group about that Sunday. As I said, I'm going to continue these through May, see what happens with the world opening up. We do see a glimmer of hope. There are a few things happening, so that's a good thing. So let me get off the bike and open up the phone lines. Sorry for the microphone malfunctions tonight. There definitely was something going on here. All right, where am I going?